Hey everybody, it's Frankie, your Universe United Mrs. 2025, and we're here with another episode of I'm about to say Crowns and Conversations. It's on my mind, but it's not Crowns and Conversations. This is Story Time or Behind the Crown is what we're going with. Behind the Crown. Here we go. Behind the Crown, episode 2. So what are we talking about today, you might ask? Oh, before we start, I realized that I've been pointing to the wrong side. Like it shows up on this side, but it's really on this side. So I should be pointing this way. I've been pointing the opposite way. So don't judge me, y'all. I'm telling you that from my angle, it populates on this side, but when I see it in real time, it's over here. So that's why that's why I keep pointing over here. Anyway, disregard me. Let's get to the on topic. So the whole purpose we're here today is I want to talk about fitness versus swim. Fitness versus swim. So, Miss categories MISS, y'all are wearing bathing suits. That's just how it is. Unless you just do well, not always. There's some organizations that no longer do swim because of the way they felt about it. It, belittles women or, all the things, right? I feel like the size of your swimsuit could do something, but if you do swim, you have the option to wear a one piece, you can wear a two piece, you can wear a monokini, you have your choice to wear whatever you want, whatever makes you feel comfortable. So like when I did USA, that's MISS, you're wearing a swimsuit, no options. Teens, they wear fitness wear, most times state fair pageants. That age is from 16 to 22. They still wear swimsuits. So a 16-year-old on stage wearing a swimsuit. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. I know I would want to put my child in a swimsuit and put him on stage. I mean, but fitness is almost the same thing. I just feel like you get more options. You can put a jacket on them. You can have high-waisted pants. You can wear a long shirt. Like there's just so many different options with fitness. You can wear a tennis skirt. I mean, you could pretty much, unless they have a specific wardrobe they want you to wear. Like I was watching a pageant and I thought the fitness wear was kind of, a little skimpy even for me. And then but it's the same fitness wear that the teenagers wear and the preteens wear. And I was like, I didn't personally like that, but I have the option to not put my daughter in it. Throwing that out there. If something doesn't make you feel comfortable, then don't do it. I promise you, there's another system that will align with whatever values you have and how you want your child to look on stage. Like specifically, there's another pageant that I'm interested in doing. They're a very modest pageant. They don't like your midriff being out, no revealing hemline, like stuff like that. Like illusion fabric is just not necessarily it's not necessarily their. So that might be a pattern that you align with more. Now let's talk about me. Swimmer fitness. Let me tell you this. I would be in a fitness outfit all day if it was up to me. Because, as a married woman, I'm not necessarily interested in showing off my body anymore. Maybe if I was still looking for somebody, might be down my lane, you know what I'm saying? But a married woman really not interested in, being revealing, or I just kind of feel like I don't have a problem wearing a swimsuit in public. I just feel like it's a more of a beach by the pool type situation at this point in my life. 10 years ago, I probably wouldn't even think twice about it. I throw my swimsuit on, walk up and down the stage, do whatever you need me to do. I've done it. I just did it recently. The last few times I've done swim, I did wear a one piece. I did feel a need, no pressure. No, this was nobody's pressure to me. It was just in my own mind. I felt that I would be more competitive if I was wearing a two piece. So I wore a two piece. I mean, I feel like I look good in either. To be honest, which depending upon how you're being judged in fitness, if they're looking at your actual physical physique, then you want to be able to show off as much physical physique as you can. You know what I'm saying? But you also want to show that you understand how to dress for your body. So the size of your body is not what makes you in shape. What makes you in shape is the way you're able to carry yourself and your confidence on stage, right? And so every body type doesn't look good in every type of thing. So like for me, I have a long torso, long arms, and long legs. I don't think I personally look good in low rise things that go to my hips. I prefer to wear high rise. I think it makes my body look better, and I think it provides more of a shape. I don't really have a shape. I don't have like an hourglass waist and all that kind of stuff. So playing with my proportions and things like that allow me to give, it allows me to give like the illusion of how I want my body to look. So just think about that. There are some people who have no issues getting on stage and wearing a swimsuit. A lot of times when you get past a certain age category, you wear fitness. I've seen one recently where the elites, which are 50 plus, they're able to either wear a swimsuit or fitness. So like for me personally, like I would feel obligated to wear a swimsuit to stay competitive. I don't know why that is, because as a judge, I wouldn't mark you off if you was wearing a swimsuit or if you're wearing fitness. I think you just need to wear what looks best on you. Um, and so at some point in life, certain things just look different, and you want to control the narrative. So wear what at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you to wear whatever you feel comfortable in. Like I said, this is a show and it's solely based off my personal opinion. I'm not telling you what to do. All I'm doing is sharing my personal experiences with you and how I feel about things. And you're more than welcome to feel differently about things than I do. And we can agree to disagree. And that's fine too. As long as it's done respectfully. I want to ensure that the way I'm speaking is not in a way to make anybody feel a specific way, or make them feel angry, because at the end of the day, you can wear whatever you want to wear. You want to wear a two-piece, you want to wear a one-piece, you want to wear fitness, you want to wear swim, you don't want to do any of that. All that is fine. And there is a pageant out there that will meet your needs. There are pageants that don't have mandatory fitness or swim. There's pageants that do either or. There's pageants that will allow you to do whatever you feel comfortable with. And that's what I love about pageantry. I love that it's evolved. I think at one point, all you used to wear was a swimsuit. You had to be a certain weight and you had to be a certain height and you had to be a certain measurement. We have gotten so far from that. I promise you, throw out something, there's a pageant for it. There's the Miss Petite, there's Miss Senior World, there's Miss Modern, Miss Plus Size, Miss Shapely. Like literally, there's probably a pageant for short-haired people. There's there's a pageant for everybody where you can feel comfortable to be your best self. And that's another reason why I really love pageantry, because you only get one, as my dad says, you only get one life, and your goal is to live it to the best that you can. And if you love pageantry is all inclusive. There is something that will meet your needs. And I'm telling you to go out there and put on and show off whatever you want to show off and feel comfortable with. At the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. Period, point blank, the end. But my opinion, if it was up to me, I would love to wear fitness, because I also love the fact of being able to walk around in sneakers. The fitness walk to me looks really fun. It's something different, just because you spend the majority of your pageant in heels. And so being able to put sneakers on I feel like gives me another dimension of how I can like show more of my modeling skills off. So that's another reason why I would prefer fitness over swim personally. But, like I said, it's my opinion, and I love whatever you love. You like it, I love it. I'm here for you. So, but we reached our time, and I look forward to seeing you the next time we get together. All right, team.